My blood sugar is like super low right now.
Woo!
My brain is so mushy.
Want some coffee?
No, actually, I think that'll make me want to sing. I'm gonna try so hard to not fuck these up, is what I'm saying.
You got this.
Okay. The first two of these you will see are related, and the last one I wrote like half an hour ago while I was sitting in that corner. Okay. This. A woman gets on stage. She is prepared, has memorized her meticulously structured words, her carefully crafted work, her delicately formatted poem. It took her 10 minutes to write and 16 hours to revise. She is prepared and excited, nerves all jangling with the thrill of it, to share this so deeply embedded narrative. It is the fable her family has told her about their near mythologized dysfunctions, the things that have shaped her to be. And so she steps up on stage, ready to crack through her sternum and pry open her ribs like macabre butterfly wings and let you, audience, peek at what's inside. But this poem does not lift you, audience, in applause, or call you to snap your fingers or place a well-timed mm-hmm. Nor do these things rise for the man who stands up on stage to recite lyrically woven odes to the mountains he loved as a child when he was still learning to be a man, the emotions of those words so strong they brim like quicksilver at the rims of his eyes. No. Such applause, such finger-snapping praise, rise only to the call of the rhetoric. Those poems that are carried away as though on horse-drawn sleds into ever-descending sunsets by the power of their politicization and social commentary. All else be damned, the rise of the praise would seem to say, be damned such lyricism, such beautifully and precise chosen words, or the order in which they've been so meticulously placed to create rhythm and rhyme. No, we, you, the audience, seems to say, rise only to the call of the rhetoric. While these poets left behind cry, I am more than my boisterous, overeager, grotesquely laced with horror-driven metaphor rhetoric. My poetry is more than its rhetoric. We are more than our rhetoric. As to me, I stand by such poets to say I will not be carried away on the carriage of flamboyant rhetoric. My poems are not grotesquities, dreaming up idolized female power fantasies populated with eugenics and enslaved men. That is not my feminism. That is merely a turning of the coin from heads to tails, dragging next-level patriarchal oppression into a mockery of matriarchal fantasy, with a side of Philip Bowler, if not Victor Brock. Look them up. And an ignorance of the cruelty the so-called fairer sex is oh so capable of. These are not my poems. If letting my rhetoric get carried away with me is what it takes to keep those numbers up, perhaps I'll write about rape. My own rape. Exploiting horror for an activist gold star and a good score is what we're here for, right? Slam poetry became something less about exploring the depths of one's soul and challenging the self than it did about the rhetoric, and I showed up. I missed the memo, but I'll play the game. Then here it is. Worst night of my life. What more colorful, metaphoric words or fragments and details grotesque need you to take the concept home to make it clear? Next one.